Hey guys, it's Jim at Pokemon here, and I've got a pretty awesome bought cards by mail. And so let's just go in and jump in and get started. I bought some PSA cards, and I got these from a guy online, a really good friend of mine. His name's Desi, and these are all first edition PSA 10 Team Rocket cards. I was really excited. He asked me if I was interested in picking them up, and I already have these in my personal collection. But I bought these because I feel like a lot of these are really good trade cards, and so there's some higher value cards I'm having trouble finding. But I figured these would be really good cards to trade if anyone was interested. And so this Dark Magneton is the hardest card to get in Team Rocket. I mean, by far the hardest card. So to actually just kind of find a Dark Magneton is pretty amazing. If you look at the back of that, it's just a beautiful card. I don't know if you guys followed me for like last year or so, but I sent like 6 or 7 of these off to get graded, and not one of them got a 10. I ended up finding my personal copy from a guy over in Europe, so it's pretty awesome to see this. I mean, this is the hardest card from Team Rocket to get in a PSA 10, so I'm going to set these down. And next up, I got these from a guy online. He kind of posted them, and I just snatched them up as soon as I could, but these are PSA 10 Unlimited Neo Destiny cards. So you got a Dark Houndoom, a Dark Scizor, and these are really gonna like help add to the collection. I'm right now 3 cards away from Neo Destiny, and that's just crazy. 3 cards away from the Unlimited set. And he even had a Dark Espeon. I couldn't even believe it. I mean, this is such a cool card. You think about how like epic Espeon is, and then like have like a dark version of it. You know, it's just, that's kind of crazy. And so, I mean, it's just beautiful. And then I also got an Espeon. I actually already had this in my Neo Discovery set. But I was like, hey, you know, it's an Espeon. I got to pick it up too. So I ended up picking all these up together. And 3 cards away from Neo Destiny, guys. I'm so close. I can't even wait. I think I'm missing a Light Tyranitar. I'm sorry, no. Dark Tyranitar, Light Dragonite, and one more, I think. And the guy also had one more card. Blaine's Charizard, Gem Mint 10. And this is unlimited. Notice that this is the error version, which the error version is much more common than the corrected version. I was watching Silver Snorlax's returns the other day, and he didn't get, but one of his guys that sends through him got the corrected version back in a 10. So I'm trying to figure out who has that. I'm trying to pick that up right now. But to get a error version and a corrected unlimited 10 would just be super sick. And so that'd be awesome to get to add to the collection. And I think for the Gym Challenge set, I think I'm 4 cards away from completing the unlimited set. So these unlimited sets, they're going to be coming soon, guys. Just stay tuned. And from my really good buddy, Brad, he sent me this pink envelope, okay? Here, let me see if I can just fold this back. But he sent me this pink envelope for to mail this next card in, and I just opened it up, and what he sent me was a PSA 9 first edition Nidoking off center, the OC grade. And these cards are just so cool. They're really hard to find, and to get a PSA 9 means the quality is just, it's there. It's beautiful. So if you want to see what we traded for, we didn't pay cash or anything. It was a straight up trade. Feel free to go check out his channel, Brad Atherton, and I'll include a link down in the description below so you can check out what I traded him for this. And so I've been collecting OC cards, been getting a pretty good set of them going, and it's awesome. So once I get to my error video, I'll show the OCs there too. And I know we kind of talked about like Fossil 2000, 1999 to 2000 Fossil. So I did some research. I dug into the Pokemon community a little bit, and I found these. One of my friends online messaged me, said he had them. And if you look, notice these say 1999 to 2000 Wizards Fossil cards. And there's actually a lot of research about this out there already. I just didn't realize how much was out there. And all these cards came from Australian booster boxes that had the red Fossil logo. And so there's a complete non-holo set of this date on them out there. But the holo set, they didn't reprint the holos. They were still printed in 1999, so they didn't have the date change, except for the Zapdos, which came in the theme deck a little bit later. And so I was really, really excited to find these cards. And probably the hardest cards to find are going to be the rares, just because you only get one rare in a pack. And you know, how many people with red fossil packs are going to open them up now that everyone knows how rare they are? And so really, really cool pickup. All right, we'll go and set those up here. And next up, I got this card. You can see it's got a white back, and it's a Kadabra card. The Charizard Authority, he posted a bunch of these up with like a buy it now of like $70 or so, and then like 2 weeks later, he just posted them all at auction. And these were going for like $30-$40, and I think a Pikachu even went for like 130 or so, but you know, I didn't expect these to go that high, and I ended up placing the kind of a low bid on this, and I got this Kadabra for like $11. I couldn't believe it. And Kadabra is like one of my favorite guys from Wizards of the Coast, just because he wasn't printed again after, you know, Wizards lost their license because the name kind of, they were arguing about the rights to the name and, you know, such. Long story. You guys can look it up. But anyway, I think this is like a sample card, not a sample, but like a test card. And there are like 2 of these known to exist out there, and it's kind of hard to see, but maybe I can get the light right. Let me get this to focus. But you can see like the text on the back right there. But it's some sort of like print run test thing before. And there's 2 of these cards out there, so I'm guessing Charizard Authority has the other copy. But they feel really, really lightweight. Like if I were to hold this card with the Ekans, the Ekans feels a lot heavier than the Kadabra does. And so this was such a cool pickup. Really couldn't believe I got it for the price I did. And that's just a unique card to add to the collection. And something else I was able to get in this package here is a miscut card. And you think, oh, Zach, I see you're doing the Min OCs, the PSA 9 off-center cards. But, you know, the miscut cards are pretty cool too. And I've been picking up quite a few of these lately if I can find them. Except when you look at this card, something doesn't look quite right. And I realized this after I bought it. And so if I put a card behind it and you look at it, you can actually see that someone tampered with this card and they just straight up cut off the side. You can even tell because like the angle is off. And so this is more just, hey guys, beware. Be careful when you buy cards and stuff. You might be buying a fake. And so I'm going to send this card back. But, you know, just that error, you know, made me pay probably 10 or 15 times more for this card than, you know, a regular just holo Zapdos would cost, even though it's in played condition. So be careful, guys. Always think about what you're buying. You know, always verify the cert numbers before you buy a PSA card. You know, just be careful, you know, especially when you're spending a decent amount of money. So just a little warning there. And then I found these online. These are first edition Gym Challenge booster packs. A guy, I think his dad collected them or something, and he just wanted to sell them. And so he had a bunch of packs for sale, and I ended up buying 10 of them off of him. And this is a pretty cool pickup. And so I really just bought them because I want to open up some packs. Figured it'd be pretty cool. And I got a pretty good deal of these, so you guys will see me open these up in a video here pretty soon. And I did something I didn't think I would do. You know, it's like you set your collection goals and you try not to get outside of those goals. But sometimes, you know, it's just like people approach you, they ask you to buy stuff, and you just do what you got to do. And so I actually bought some Japanese booster packs. These are Gym 2 booster packs. So they have, you know, Blaine's Charizard, all that. And what really got me to wanting to buy these Japanese booster packs was my friend back here, Adam, who sent me this large flat rate box. And I'll show you what he sent me in a second. But it got me thinking. I did some research on them, and you know, Japanese packs, you're guaranteed a holo in every pack. And I've always been an English guy. I love the English cards, but the Japanese are known for having much better quality of cards and also getting a holo in every pack. And these packs, I think, were like $5.50 a piece is what I paid for them. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. And so, you know, with 20 packs, I could probably complete a set or maybe at least get close to it. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's open up some Japanese packs. So I'm getting some original nostalgia for much cheaper than what I paid for these. But I couldn't stop with just the Gym 2. I'm going to set these over here. I also got some Fossil packs. And so I picked these up for about $5 a piece. I got 20 of them. And so you guys will see another video where I'll open these up here coming soon. I really can't wait just to dig into these and open them up. But I figured, hey, why not? You can open up some brand new Fossil booster packs from Japan, and I'll let you guys just kind of see what these packs look like. And it looks like they're all the same artwork too. My camera's having trouble focusing today. Come on, baby. You gotta do it for the fans. All right. So what's next? I got this priority booster box. And I actually recorded this video probably like 20 or 30 minutes ago, and it deleted. And so I'm re-recording it right now. And I actually opened up this box on camera. I opened up Brad's card on camera and stuff too. But since this box is already open, I've already got the contents out of it. My friend Adam, he sent me a bunch of really cool stuff in here. He sent me a bunch of these Japanese Pocket Monster cards as kind of like a free gift inside. And that was just really, really nice of him to do that. And when I first went through these, I didn't realize on the back, he had 2 cards in each sleeve, and on the back they're all hollow. And so that's really, really cool. I didn't even realize that at first. But that was just kind of a really nice gesture, free gift. And he actually found some, he came into some Japanese booster boxes, quite a few, and he's looking to sell them. He doesn't need, like, I think a bunch of them. So he asked me if I would be interested in buying some, and I said, yeah, man, sure. He's the one that got me into the Japanese stuff, and I started looking into it, researching it. And, originally I was just trying to advise him on the best way to sell stuff, and I ended up buying a Gym 2 Japanese booster box from him. And this includes 60 booster packs. And I just cannot wait just to dig into these Japanese packs. And, these individual ones would be like kind of the test run just to see if I like them and stuff. And, if things go pretty good, we can crack this open and see what kind of cards we get. But hopefully we get a Blaine's Charizard and stuff. And he had me going, and eventually I just said, yeah, I'll buy a few boxes off of you. I ended up buying the Gym 2 and a Team Rocket booster box. So Japanese, 60 packs in a box. Really, really cool stuff. So I really appreciate that, Adam. And he didn't stop with just these free cards over here. Oh no, don't fall. He also included this, it's like a movie book, I think. It's a, here, let me see if I can show you guys all this. But it's like of the movie though. You can like flip through it. It's really cool. I can't read Japanese, so I don't really know what a lot of it says, but it looks like it just came straight from the movie, all the movie scenes and stuff. It's like, look at the big luga. And that was just another free gift too, so he was just being really, really nice. Sweet. And he also included this Neo binder, and it's still sealed. That's pretty cool. And I remember getting one of these as a kid. I think my parents bought it for me or something. But it has a Feraligatr, a Typhlosion, and a Meganium up here, all hollows. I think they're hollows. But it's that Neo sealed kind of promo set. So I really, really do appreciate that, Adam. I'm going to include a link to his eBay down below so you guys can see where you can find some of these boxes. I know he's trying to sell a few more of them. And I'll message him and see if he's a YouTube as well. And maybe you guys can check out his YouTube channel. But I couldn't stop there. And I started looking at the 1999 stuff a little bit more, this Fossil. And I started Googling theme decks. And I found this Brushfire theme deck, because there's a big rumor out there that the Gold Strip Brushfire theme deck might include the No Damage Ninetales. And so that's a pretty rare card. I mean, a mint copy No Damage Ninetales is probably $500, $600, $700, $800, without being graded. And so I started looking, and I realized that these theme decks were just so expensive. But I remember the 1999 to 2000. So I started looking on the back of these, and I found that this theme deck is actually 1999 to 2000. It's a UK theme deck. And so I'm assuming that it's going to have the Ninetales, the unlimited UK print run Ninetales, which is pretty cool. And there's another one of these online. It's not Brushfire. It's a different theme deck. But the guy's in the UK, hence UK. and it's just going for a little bit more than I want to pay for. But if anyone's interested, you could go on eBay, look it up, and you should get all 1999 to 2000 cards, a deck of them, packed fresh. But I'll probably keep this sealed for a little while and just kind of keep it with the UK box I got. And then maybe someday I'll open this up and try to grade the Nine Tails if I ever need any more of those cards. But pretty cool pickup. And what's kind of weird is when my video cut out on me earlier, I actually was able to save the back half of it, which is, again, kind of weird. And so right now I'm just going to go in and tag the back half of that video onto this. So here we go. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Adam. Thanks for sending me like all this extra stuff too. So I had this book, the Neo thing, and then I was looking at these cards again, and we looked at the non-hollow side of it. But if you flip them over, it actually has a lot of hollows too. So you actually had 2 cards in each pack thing. So these are really cool. I've never even seen these before. And it just goes to show there's so much stuff about Pokemon that like we don't even know, and I feel like I'm learning new stuff all the time. But I couldn't stop there. So we went through the big box, we went through all this stuff, and there's one more thing, and it's this. This came all the way over from Greece. I ended up watching a video online. The guy said he found a box, and I ended up asking him if he wanted to sell it. And he had 16 packs, and so I haven't even really opened this up yet. I know they're very, very fragile. And these are the original Pokemon cards. And so I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. I've never even seen one of these in person except for that one video. Or this is the first time I've seen it in person. But these are... Oh, is this sealed? No, it's not sealed. I was about to say. So these are greenback booster packs. The Top Sun greenback booster packs from 1995. These are the original Pokemon cards. Before Wizards of the Coast, before, Topps, before all the movie stuff, before Japanese base set and all that. These are the original. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just want to make sure there's 16 here. Original Pokemon cards. And so the way these were printed is that they had a first print run, which is blue back, and a second print run, which is green back. And the blue backs, the very, very first print run of those had a no rarity symbol, or not no rarity, I'm sorry. They were missing the Pokedex number on them. And so greenback's actually the third print run, but technically the second. And there are 2 cards per pack. And so you guys will have to look these up online. I believe there's a full set of these on eBay right now for like $400 or so. But to get the sealed packs are pretty cool. And so I want to go on and end the video with this, just to show you guys. Let you look at the box one more time too, because it's not every day you get to see one of these, and that's just so cool. So this is kind of like the start of the Japanese stuff for me, I guess. I said I was never going to do Japanese, and here I am with Japanese stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see those pack videos opened up here pretty soon. All right, take care.